Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Delancey. I've been a real estate advisor in Jacksonville, Florida for over 20 years. And while I've helped hundreds of buyers and sellers with a wide range of real estate goals, I also specialize in working with divorcing clients. I'm a certified divorce specialist and a divorce property expert. I get asked all the time, why have I chosen this specialty? Because let's be honest, divorce can get messy. It's often a high conflict situation and can be very stressful on all parties. But I feel very strongly that I was called to do this work through my own personal experience. In 2016, I made one of the most difficult decisions of my life and left my husband after 18 years of marriage. And the year and a half that followed as I went through the divorce process was one of the most challenging times in my life. I did what most people do. I hired an attorney. And that attorney was my sole source of information, education, and advice for everything related to my divorce. In hindsight, and knowing what I know now, that was my first mistake, relying too heavily on my attorney and not seeking guidance and support from other sources, especially when it came to my finances and my emotional state. Don't get me wrong, you need a great attorney, but there are also several other professionals you should consult that can provide a more comprehensive support in their areas of expertise, and sometimes even provide insights or options your attorney might not know about. The truth is, you don't know what you don't know, and that lack of knowledge can hurt you. So during my divorce, I just wanted to be done with it all. And because I was so worried about money, my main focus was to keep the cost as low as possible. But in doing that, I ended up making a lot of concessions, one of which was giving up my rights to our family home. And those concessions would leave me in a pretty tough spot financially for several years after the divorce was finalized. If you're currently going through a divorce or even just starting to consider it, you know firsthand, no matter what stage of the process you're in, it's an emotional roller coaster. And as I look back, I spent most of that time in survival mode. And I was definitely not always thinking of the more detailed questions I should have been asking. And I was not making the most logical decisions. I was trying to get through one day at a time, not necessarily thinking, how is this going to look for me 2 years from now, 5 years from now? I can tell you, even as a real estate professional myself at the time, because of the intense emotional state I was in, I didn't have the insight to get more information on all the options available to me when it came to my home or using the equity in a way that would benefit me more in the long term. And it did affect the outcome of my divorce and my future financial situation. My role is to help you make the best possible decisions when it comes to what is usually the largest marital asset, the family home. And sometimes there are investment properties to be considered as well. I do this work because I hope by sharing my own personal experience and some of the things I wish I'd done differently, and by sharing the professional knowledge I have gained about the intricacies of the divorce process, that I can help you have a better outcome than I did. It's just so important to know all your options when it comes to a fair division of assets, understanding your legal rights and entitlements, and the pitfalls to watch out for. Every divorce case has its own unique set of circumstances and challenges, and that's why I would strongly encourage you to consider working with a team of divorce professionals who can advise you from each of their specific areas of expertise. They have the knowledge and experience navigating the divorce process and the right resources to help you find the best solutions for any challenges that may come up and ultimately give you the best outcome. I wish I'd been better educated on the options available to me at the time, and I wish someone had said to me, yes, I know this is hard and I know you just want to get to the other side, but you need to think about the long-term effects of the decisions you're making. I truly believe having the right level of support from a variety of resources could have made all the difference for me. And I hope sharing what I've learned will make a difference for you.